district. You people, poverty is eating us. Poverty is eating Uganda. If you really travel outside Kampala, you will understand that really the system is not working. It's really not working. And someone needs to get up, okay, to fix this kind of problems that we are seeing that is happening, okay? Because, of course, I need to accept that, yes, the government has managed, of course, the current government power has managed to work on the road system. In term of infrastructure of roads, trust me, they are good. Every district I've so far visited, when you look at Palisa, when you look at Kumi district, when you look at Jinja and Mbale, the roads are fine. But the problem is you can't have good roads when you can't invest in them, because the road's supposed to facilitate trade between one district to another or one regions to another. But if the roads are fine, but then people cannot have the resources to invest in. Now, this is something that really comes into my mind. It makes me go back into asking me a question. If all of you guys remember every project and programs that this current government power like brought, every program that they introduce, for example, I'm looking at the wealth creation program, I'm looking at the NADS program, I'm looking at now PDM programs. When you look at all those programs the government is introducing, including the presidential initiative skills that has been carried out, of course, all those money being injected in those programs would have been invested in small sector business, in the informal sector business, to see how. Because for now, I will tell you, when you look at NATS itself, was there any impact of NATS program? It's not there. Look at the wealth creation program. Look at the PDM program. Now the question is, why do we need to keep investing money in a place where we are not seeing the impact? Why can't we invest money in the informal sectors, in the people with the small business? Okay, why can we expand their business? Because first of all, unemployment is eating us out. Okay, look at the number of Ugandans who are well educated. The number of Ugandans. When you watch some of my previous videos, I talked about how many universities, of course, they graduate the students out of their university, thousands of them. And then you're talking of bringing another initiative of skilling people. Of course, it's good to skill people, but what are we doing? Thousands of people are out there. They have no jobs. People have degrees. Now, people have reached a point where they start selling shoes, they're starting looking for ways of survival only. Okay, some majority are doing border. Majority said, okay, maybe let us join the taxi business. Either they have turned into charcoal business, either they have turned into Rolex business, either they have turned into whatever it is. Then other things, maybe it's better to leave this country and go abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think this is enough, and we have reached a point where we can say enough is enough, then please support me. It is the high time for you to get up and say, you know what, let's support Mr. Kidega Michael. I'm not refusing from supporting other people, but there are other people who, in terms of leadership, they have a challenge, because they're creating violence, they're creating emotions, and they're leading to our people to die in the process of whatever leadership they're bringing. I don't want to mention names here, but you know them, okay? So I am bringing a different ambience, a different strategies to make sure that we have a better Uganda. In this election, if you people put me there in the ballot, trust me, I think there will be completely two different uh, wings here. Both the current opposition and both of the current government in power, and then me. There will be completely and it's going to push them to also start doing the right thing, because there will be a challenge, and I am going to be there, one of the biggest challenger. But that one can only happen if you people put me there. Can only happen if you put me in the ballot. But if you people don't support me to at least to raise the signatures from almost every district, then I don't think I will be in the ballot. Of course, we are still trying, but if we fail to raise the enough signature that they want, of course, I will give you my address. I will tell you the reason why I might not make it in the ballot, because of the reason A, B, C, D. I will tell you guys. But for now, we still have more than 2 weeks to go for us to cover this other district. If we have managed to cover Eastern Uganda in 8 days, then that means we can cover Western Uganda in just 6 days or even 7 days. Okay? And then Northern Uganda, of course, we already have teams that side, and West Nile. So it's just a bit maybe of just going and addressing the youth and talking to them. There's nothing much we need to go to cover every part, because most of my friends and families and other people, they have really supported me in Northern Uganda. And so we are good there. We are not doing so bad. We are good. The issue is just it was the East, and then the challenge also was the West, which we are planning to go there. And for us to go to the West, guys, I asked you all, please support me and support me. Let's make it happen once again. Thank you guys so much. That was the update I wanted to give you guys. I hope you will love it, and you will enjoy. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.